in my head, like a kind of a new one, because I do, hi, welcome back. Like I want to do like not a more like enthusiastic one, but like I've been thinking of one. Like I say hey guys, but that's not, I want to say hi guys. Hi guys. I hate that. In my head it sounds so much cooler. But then when I do it, hi, welcome back. Oh, that took forever. Anyway, in this video, I'm going to be doing a little like, chit chat, get ready with me. But like, I want to start making a series of like, on my channel of like, adulting in New York diaries. So we're gonna be getting ready because I look busted and crusted. It's fine. But I'm gonna be getting ready. I'm gonna do my face makeup and then do my hair because she's in braids, but she needs some more. I have been sad for the past 4 or 5 days, but I found a solution to my problem, which I'll get into later in the video. But I've been sad, not depressed, because I know the difference now. We're out there. I won't say I'll get to that point if I keep on thinking about this, but like, I don't want to get there. So today is April 12th, and in exactly a month, the semester's over and I have to move out of my dorm. I'm a senior, so I'm graduating this semester. So like once I move out, there's no coming back next semester. Like I'm done being here. And I've been really sad about it because I'm gonna miss my friends. Being away at college for 4 years and then having to go back home, your old habits in like high school, it kind of sucks. Because it's like you've had this freedom when you're away and you're able to live with your friends, have them as your neighbors sometimes. I wanna make this perfectly clear. I'm not saying I don't have freedom at home. I'm just saying the freedom that I have when I'm away at school compared to the freedom I have at home are different. I'm not gonna further explain that because that's not the whole point of this video. I'm leaving school, and when like I feel like there's a difference between like if you're a commuter at school where like you're been home the whole time of your college experience, and then when you're away, because then it's like when you come home after being away for 4 years and getting all this experience and getting new habits and being a new person, then you come back home and you come back to like your high school self, and some people's high school self wasn't best. My high school self wasn't best. I was depressed. So but I'm not saying when I go home I'm gonna be depressed, I'm not saying that. But when you go back to like an old location where you used to be one person and you're a whole different person now, it kind of sucks because then you have to like force yourself to not go back to your old ways in the same environment. Like location definitely helps with like character. Well, the story is I'm a new person from when I was in high school, and then high school me is still in my old apartment with my family, so going back there, it's like I had to kick high school me out of my mind and my room and put new me in there. This semester, however, I am just kind of in a funk where I'm going to grad school next semester, but the issue is I don't know what grad school I'm going to because I applied to 2 grad schools and I never said where I applied to because if I got rejected by my dream school, I didn't want to have to put that on the internet and possibly have people judge me or like all that stuff. And I'm like realizing that like, you know, it's okay to get rejected by your school even if it was your dream school. Like it's okay to get rejection. That doesn't define who you are as a person. However, part of me isn't saying anything because when you kind of share your goals, some people don't want you to succeed, so then they're gonna pray for your downfall. So part of me for some reason is thinking that, and I don't know if it's just that way I won't have to say what school I applied to, but I've told some people, like some of my friends where I applied to, but I don't feel like sharing that on the internet because some part of me is keeping that idea that like someone might pray for my downfall and not get into my dream school. So I'm just not gonna say with the dream school that I'm talking about. One of the schools that I applied to was Brooklyn College, and they rejected me, and I was like, I was kind of expecting to get in, to be completely honest, because like Brooklyn College is technically a CUNY. I got rejected by a CUNY. That kind of hurts. Not really. But like I did join the film program for my master's degree. So like film in general is very competitive. So like thinking about that, I'm like, it kind of makes sense because film is very competitive and there's some people that just have a better resume or like better writing pieces than I did, which is okay. You know, some people maybe need it more. Maybe they need to go to Brooklyn College because it's a cheaper school for them. The other school that I applied to is kind of Ivy League school and it's really expensive, but I still applied and I got waitlisted. So I'm like, okay, and they asked me if I wanted to still be on the wait list, and I probably won't hear from them until the end of the summer. That's like the latest I'll hear from them. And I was like, you know what? I still want to go to the school really badly, so yeah, I'm gonna wait. But now, because I'm in the waiting period, I don't know what my future holds. And that's very scary, because when I was in high school, when I applied to colleges, I got accepted to basically all the schools I applied to except for one, where I got waitlisted by Sarah Lawrence, and then I ended up at the end of summer getting rejected. And that was the only school also that like I was asked to be on their volleyball team, because I played volleyball in high school. If I would have got accepted to that school, I would have went, because I would have played volleyball in high school and in college, and that would have been so cool. But everything happens for a reason, and I got waitlisted. So then I was like, well, I need to make a decision, because someone's screaming down my neck to make a decision for college, and I was taking too long. I ended up choosing New Paltz because I was like, well, I visited the campus, I like the campus, so I'll just go here. Now for this school, I can do online school, and the benefit of doing that online school is that like the school that I'm going to, because it's also a film program, it would take 3 to 4 years to get my master's degree, which is a lot of time. That's basically undergrad times 2, but I have already come to terms with it, and I find it worth it because the experience that I'll be getting there and the possible connections I'll be getting there, that's what I'm doing it for. But if I don't go to that school, then I'll do online school. Here's the problem with online school. I'm gonna be home all day. Like I won't have a reason to go outside besides just going outside just to like either go on a walk or to hang out with friends. So like it's not me going out to go to school, to go to classes. I'm going out. Like I had to find a reason to go out instead of having a default reason to go out. So that's kind of like, you know, I'm gonna be home all day. That's not really the best, especially during a pandemic. So I need to have a reason to get outside. I don't know what my future holds because I'm being waitlisted for this school, and I realized I don't have anything to look forward to, in the sense of if I would have got into the school, it would have been like more bittersweet, where it's like my time here is ending, but like at least I'm going to this school, my dream school, and that's a new chapter in my life. I don't know if I'm going to my dream school or not, and if that chapter is gonna be a chapter in my life at all. It's like kind of bummy that like I don't know what my future holds. I can get rejected by this school and I have to do online school and then figure out my life from there, or I get into the school and I'm happy about it, and then I get to start a new chapter in my life and be happy about it. So I have to wait to find out what's gonna happen, and that waiting is kind of terrifying because it's like I don't know what to do, and it's not like I'm scared from, well, I'm not scared for my future college-wise, I'm scared for my future job-wise, but we're not gonna get into that. I just don't have anything. This gonna sound so depressing. I was gonna say I feel like I don't have anything to be happy about, which is not true. But like career and school-wise to be happy about, because like when I graduated high school, dear God, there was a weight lifted off my shoulder. I was so happy to get out of that school, and I was so happy to like, you know, be able to go to college. Graduating college means, you know, you either get your master's degree, then you have to get a job, or you have your bachelor's, then you have to get a job. The idea of getting a stable job for the degree that I have is terrifying. Let's be honest. So I try not to think about it at all, but now that it's hitting me like a truck that I have no choice but to start thinking about it because I have to plan my life now, it's terrifying. So part of me is just anxious about that, but then another part of me is just sad because it's like I don't know what my future holds. I don't know what to look forward to. So that's why I've been sad for the past like 4 days. And it's like I'm not the only one, because I feel like all college seniors are feeling that way, where it's like I'm graduating, now I have to get into the real world of getting a job and like making stable income, and a stable income that other people approve of, so that way they can like not like be, you know what I mean? I'm being very broad about people because I know who I'm talking about, but I'm not gonna say who I'm talking about, so I'm gonna just keep it under the wire. But I know who I'm talking about. The job that I want, you have to make it big to have that type of job. Like I want to be a writer, I want to be a novelist, a successful novelist. I want to write a lot of books and write screenplays, write scripts, I would say, and make money off of those, and then one day direct my own movies. That's what I want to do. That's what I want my career to be. But that's not stable income money. Stable income money is having a 9-to-5 job, or you know, just having a job and that has a weekly or bi-weekly income. I don't have that, and I need to not talk. Okay, I'm back. Eyeliner I couldn't do while talking, and they're good enough. We're gonna keep on moving. What was I talking about? Oh yes, the career that I know what I want to do in life, but I don't know what I want to do in life to like make stable income wise. And like that was like a fear that I've had like ever since I would say like sophomore year of college, when I realized that like I was gonna have to, you know, start finding a job to like help me be able to like, you know, move out of my parents' apartment and like live on my own and do all the things I want to do and like actually have fun. Because now that I'm in my 20s, I want to start traveling. I've never been on a plane before. I've never been out the country before. So I want to start traveling, and I want to travel with friends. And you know to do that you need money. So I need a job. But the things that I want to do and the jobs for them are very far and few. And basically you have to like have the connections, and like it's very scary. Because then you start to get thinking like, oh, like do I have enough experience, or like am I good enough to get the job that I really want to get? And you know the answer is uncertain, because film is such a competitive industry that like, you know, you need to be really unique, really different, and it's just hard to do that. And due to like my own like mental health with like thinking negatively of myself and not thinking that like, you know, I'm good enough to really get anything, having a job where you need to like have confidence in yourself and your artwork that you do, you know, you need to have confidence. And when you don't have confidence in yourself, it kind of doesn't help with your career. I'm better than I was before, so like I'm very grateful for that, like thank God for that. But it's still like sometimes in the back of my sometimes in the back of my mind, like, am I gonna get this job? Like, but it's just like, you know, if it's meant to be, it'll be. If it is in God's plan, it will happen. Like, that's the mindset that I've been having lately, which does help. But with my waiting period of this college, I'm just like, I just kind of wish that I would have had a yes and not a wait. But that's sometimes in life, that's what God does. He just be like, wait. And I'm like, why? But then the thing is, with this college, I've been getting so many signs. I don't believe in coincidences that much, to be completely honest, because I am, Christian. Not saying that you can't believe in coincidences if you're a Christian, but like, I personally feel like the things that people call a coincidence is sometimes it's just like signs from God, like being like, hey, you're doing what you're doing, or like, hey, you need to not do that. Because there was this book that I read. It's not from the movie, but it was a book first and then became a movie. The movie Call Me By Your Name. I read that book, and my sophomore year roommate, she had like a poster of it on her wall, and then I've always heard people talk about it. So I was like, oh, like I should like watch the movie. Never watched it. And then a month ago, I bought the book because I was getting into reading again, because I used to read a lot in like middle school, to the point where it was like if I got on punishment, and then at first the only thing I could do was read, but then my mom realized that me reading was just as fun as me watching TV, so then I couldn't even read and I had to stare at the wall all day. That's how you know you're a bookworm, when you're on punishment and you're told you can't even read. That's elite.
That's a flex.
Just kidding.
Not really.
But yeah, I used to love reading, and then high school kind of ruined that for me, because when you make something that was supposed to be pleasure into a chore, into a boring chore at that, I'm not motivated to read, and I'm not likely. I started hating reading. But then I started to like reading again, and then, you know, reading, you know, I want to be a novelist. I need to read books. I need to like, you know, see other people's work so I can be inspired and then do my own style off of them. I'm done with my makeup. Anyway, now I have to do my hair. She's not terrible, but she's in 2 braids, and I'm gonna try to do like the wavy look. We'll see if it comes out great. I'm starting to get hot because I'm wearing a sweater. But yeah, so I was reading this book called Call Me By Your Name, and then one of the characters in the book is a professor at said school that I applied to. I think there was another thing. I think I was watching a sermon, and then they was like waiting to hear back from that school. And I was just like, I mean, that's just the college students in general, or high school students, but like, hello. The third sign that happened really recently, a girl at my church, she's a high schooler and she's going to college. She got accepted to the college that I applied to. And I'm like, oh come on. And it's like, I never mentioned the school to anyone, to be completely honest, besides just my parents and like, you know, one friend. Actually, my best friends, they knew about it, but like before then, I didn't really say it to anyone, because I was just like kind of nervous at first. But I've now told a few people that I've been waitlisted. But the whole point of me mentioning those things is because I've been getting signs from, you know, G. And what are the odds that a book that was made years ago and a movie that was made like 2017 when I'm graduating high school, that I see the poster for the movie, but then I don't read the book until I apply to the college that a person talks about in the book and the movie? Like, what are the odds of that? I don't find out a coincidence. I just like, you know. So like basically this school has been around me for a hot minute, and I'm just like, there's no way that like this was like a coincidence. I'm pretty sure this is God being like, hey, you're gonna get in, but then it's like, just be patient. It's just the waiting period. It's kind of just jarring and just scary, because when your future is uncertain, you really have to just trust God. And this is just a period where I just have to trust God that like, if he told me I was getting into this school, then I just had to just wait. But then because I don't know what my future holds, I don't know what I think it was like, I didn't know what to do with myself for like the summer. What am I gonna do during the waiting period of me that I actually want to do? Here's my solution. I've come to terms with the fact that, you know, I just have to wait, and you know, whatever happens happens. Like, I have plan A is to go to my dream school, plan B is to go to the online school. If in the summer I have options, I've been applying to some internships for screenwriting, and then, you know, I'll see what happens. But I also have a company I'm currently internshipping now for, and they do have a summer internship, so I applied to there. And basically the lady, when I was talking to her, because I was asking her if they had jobs there, because I was like, I've been working for this company for like a few months, and like I would want to work here. But then they were like, oh, we're not really hiring, but sometimes we have random jobs open up, and you know, we'll keep you on record, but like we have a summer internship and you should apply. And the only downfall is that it's not paid. You know, internships are great, but then when they don't pay you, it's like, but like I'm still gonna do it because it gives me something to do during the summer. So I applied to that for the summer, which is great. Okay, I changed. I just had to change to a shirt because I was really hot. I didn't button up the shirt though. A little scandalous. I'm so sorry. Let me stop. I kind of want to change the necklace that I have on. I might do that. I know my hair still looks pretty crazy, but like I'm gonna just put a headband on and just call it a day. It's not the way how it was yesterday. It was better yesterday. I promise you. I promise you. It was better yesterday, but my hair is just a big puffy mess. But like, I kind of like, I don't know. I don't hate my hair, but it's just kind of puffy and just wild. But like, black people, not saying our hair is wild, but like our hair is naturally meant to be like big and poofy. This is just like big and poofy, but with sad attempt of waves. But like, I don't hate it. This is just me having an excuse to just have crappy hair. I know some people be like, girl, your hair does not look good. But like, if I feel confident in my hair, then like, I shouldn't care about what people say. You know what I mean? Okay, so my camera battery died. I'm done getting ready. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed and were able to relate to it in any way. If you're a college senior, high school senior, whatever, or if you're just at a crossroads in your life where you just have to wait, leave in the comments down below. Let's have a chat about it. My social medias will be in the description box down below. My TikTok, Instagram, and Snapchat are all just @AnandaCash, and then my Twitter is @joyful_cash. And I have a podcast. I haven't posted in like a month. I'm still waiting for my co-host to come back to campus, but she'll be here soon. So we're gonna be making videos for that. Not videos, episodes for that soon. It's called Discount Therapy with Ananda. I might rebrand it. I still don't know. If you have better names for the podcast, since there's now 2 people technically, let me know. Give me your ideas and I'll see if they're good enough for my new name. Yes, I'm going to turn my fan on because it's extremely hot now because I'm wearing corduroy pants, and I'm gonna go. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.